I see. Well, you're a deer, Risky. Uh, alright, so I'm making this for the clan, and I'm gonna show you guys what I've been working on with my build. Hey Jay, what I've been working on with my build and
Hello.
how to build, because you guys I think don't completely have a great grasp on how to build for good damage and how to build for deliberate damage and skill power and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you guys what I do, and hopefully you guys can take something from it. So if you look at my build, this is the shit that I run every time I play with you guys, and this build does a lot of damage, but as you can see, the build has a lot of skill power, and the build has a lot of armor and health, but I still do really good damage. And the reason I do really good damage isn't because I'm getting a lot of red talents, because as you can see, I only have 3 of them versus 8 for the blue and 7 for the yellow. So uh, the focal point of my build is 3 talents. So you're going to be looking at spotter, which you don't necessarily need, but it's really strong since I did the update, because it's 20% now instead of 10% weapon damage. So you're looking at spotter. You're looking at on the ropes, which gives you 25% damage when your both skills are on cooldown, and then you're looking at compensated, which is going to give you 15% extra damage when your crit chance is 20% or below. So you don't even need to put any red talents on, because you're going to overcomplicate things and lose a lot of damage. So on average, if you really look at what I'm working with anywhere from 35 to 40% extra damage, and that's raw weapon damage, not like crit damage where I gotta depend on crits from weapons, because crit really isn't that great in this game because how low they make the rolls. Now, another talent that you can really use, 1 of 3 talents on your chest piece. If you want more damage, Unstoppable Force, as you guys know. I know Shade's familiar with that one. If you want more survivability, these 2 are going to do you a lot better, which is Unbreakable, which is 70% max armor, is going to get repaired when your armor gets depleted. And then you got Bloodsucker, which is going to give you 25% bonus armor for 10 seconds when you deplete an enemy's armor. So I'm trying to build a Bloodsucker and an Unbreakable build, but I just can't get the right rolls because of how much fucking gear is in the game. So I don't know, but what I'm trying to get to with you guys is you don't need to have red mods to get good damage. If you want to build a skill build, you can build a skill build and a skill tank build and still get really good damage. If you want to go all out and do weapon damage, you're probably gonna become a glass cannon, and you're gonna slot a lot of red shit, and you're gonna be looking at talents like berserk and strained on your weapon. Now that's really what I wanted to go over with you guys. And just be mindful, like on your glove you always want to have like a red talent with a specific weapon damage, like 10% assault rifle damage. Like I literally have 2 of the exact same gloves. Like this one is 10% assault rifle damage, and then I go down and I have the exact same glove with the exact same talent with 9% LMG damage. And those are my 2 builds, my LMG build and my assault rifle build. And then I'm trying to work in other more diverse ways, but this is really what you should be going for. And if you're depending on the content you're going to do, like if you're going to do PvP, you want to stack, instead of damage to elites, you want to stack weapon damage with the devastating talent. But if you're going to do like higher level content, like challenging missions, which we run together all the time, you want to stack damage to elites. So that's where you're going to get a lot of your damage from. That's going to really matter in PvE content, is going to be damage to elites and these 3 to 4 talents with Unstoppable Force. So if you really want to do damage, Ed, you do not have to give up skill power. You can still do damage without giving up your skill power and still
Ed.
be a healer. Yeah, I'm recording a video for the
He's
guys on
recording a
how to
video.
build. Um,
Oh, I'm like, Chris, since when have you become Ed?
um, I'm still trying to figure out what talents work best with weapons, so I'll probably make a different video at a different time for that. And I'm still working through mods to see what's strong where and what to slot into. But what I've noticed, depending on your build, just be very mindful of what utility systems mod you're using, because you can get a lot of fucking skill power from good utility systems mods. Like this shit has 321 hive skill power plus another 63 from the regular skill power. So altogether it's like 384, and that's a lot of skill
I want
power to get for one
cookies.
piece of gear. Get cookies. And then like this is a
I
good
can't.
shield one. And then sometimes what you want to look out for is the purple mods. And the reason I say to look out for the purple mods, and I've been telling you guys this for a long fucking time, especially the fucking electronics mods. Look at this shit. 1.5% weapon damage and 4% LMG damage. That shit is 5.5% LMG damage for no reason. That's free damage that you're gonna be picking up. It's easy. This shit, this is a purple skill mod. This is 81 skill power plus 330 hive skill power. That's 410, 411 hive skill power. Easy off a purple mod. They're not useless. Pick them up when you look at them. Don't throw away gear recklessly. Just be deliberate. If you want to be good in the game, it's all in your build. Just be deliberate about what you pick up. Like, not everything is useless. They drop purple gear for a reason. Like, look at this shit. So if you look at this piece that I got a purple piece here with 31,000 armor. I got this. Oh, by the way, go to the clan vendor before Thursday, before Friday, before the reset, because he's selling a chest piece with 25% total armor on it that you can roll on to better gear. So that's an easy pickup. Don't let that get wasted, for real. And also go to the settlement. I think they're selling a holster. Yeah, they're selling a holster at the settlement with Devastating rolled on it. And I know Devastating doesn't drop very frequently on holsters, so you guys want to look out for that. I think I'm gonna do this for you guys every week. Hmm. Hmm. What else did I want to say? I don't think there's much else that I really have to tell you guys, to be honest. But yeah, you can also, like, there's builds where you can slot a lot of red mods and you can get a lot done out of it. This isn't one of them. What the fuck?
Numbani.
Oh, my sniper build is gone. What the fuck?
Are you playing Division?
Yes.
I hate you.
Why?
You don't play Overwatch with me anymore.
Oh my god. Played with you for hours yesterday. Calm down.
You did not play with me for hours yesterday. Don't lie.
How do I stop the recording, Risky?
Double tap the shit button again.
Okay. By the way, guys, before they patch it out, there is a loot cave, which me, Kofi, Shay, and Risky played last night. It's an easy way to get huge quantities of gear. So Megan, Bishop, Brian, you guys can get a lot of shit out of it to boost yourself, so we can actually give the raid a good run. For talents for assault rifles, I would say you want to try for Optimus, because that's really good, especially with the way that I build, because it's 5 or less red stats and it gives you bonus damage when you're missing magazine. Also, I've been looking for Measured. I know it rolls on assault rifles, but it's very rare. Measured is going to be really good on assault rifles as well. So Optimus, Measured. If you're building for red stats and blue stats instead of blue and yellow, you can go for... Fuck. Do I have it? No, but the perk is called Ranger on assault rifles. It's gonna boost damage based off your distance that you are from the enemy you're shooting. And that, oh, here it is. So, but it requires 4 or less stats. So if you're gonna build for like weapon damage and shit like that, you want to go for Ranger. And you can build the damage builds with blue and red stats. You're just gonna lose out on Spotter and you're gonna lose out on Optimist. So you're gonna be losing a good amount of damage, but you can make it up if you get the right rolls. Like, if you're gonna do that, you want to make sure that you find a backpack like Araldi's holding backpack, which is this one, which has weapon damage on it, as well as an armor roll. You want to roll as much weapon damage as you can on your backpack, and you want to roll as much weapon damage as you can on your chest piece, because those are the 2 spots where you're going to be able to roll raw weapon damage on. And then if you're gonna do that, I would say go with devastating again on the holster, or you can put devastating on your glove since you're gonna be without compensated. I'm trying to build a DPS build with red and blue stats. When I'm finished with it, I will show it to you guys, and you guys can have a look at it. I'm also trying to build a True Patriots build. When I'm finished with it, I will show it to you guys, and you guys can look at it. What else? Oh, LMGs. I would say there's really one talent that you want on your LMG, to be honest, and it's Frenzy and Allegro. Those are the two talents, and I have an LMG with it on it. There you go. So this is the LMG that I use. I can get the base damage when I spec all the way into LMG damage, all the way up to like 29,000 or 28,000, and it's got Unhinged and Allegro. Those are the two talents that you want on your LMG. And I would farm the weekly projects, guys, because let me show you. So your weekly projects is gonna give you the crafting blueprint, and if you get the crafting blueprints, you get a chance to get the large magazine pouch for the LMGs, assault rifles, which are 5.56 magazines, and the 7.75 magazines. So those three are gonna give you the most ammunition. It's gonna be
why
20.
would you do that?
It's gonna be 20 plus ammo to assault rifles, and then 35 to LMGs. So you can really bump up how much bullets you have and how much sustained DPS you can do.
Shit.
So I'm still trying to finish up my raid build. Still want to tweak a lot of stuff, but once I finish it up, I will give you guys. I'll show it to you guys again. All right, that's all.